Hi, I'm Pranoti Nandurkar. I'm a technical architect at TCS. Uh, in 13 years of experience, I have learned a lot. And I started my career with a coding, and then I moved to the lead position, and now designing the systems and all those things. So throughout this year, the journey was fascinating. And nowadays, AI is everywhere, right? So today, I'm going to talk about AI. So you might have seen everyone is talking about AI here, right? And for AI, so AI can do this, that, and lot of things. But today, I'm going to talk about, is it really hyped, or it is really what we can say, it's really it's whatever we are listening about it, it can do it, or it's just a hype around it. So we will be talking about that today. So this is a quote from Mr. Sundar Pichai. So he mentioned AI is the most important thing humanity ever has worked on, and it's more profound than electricity or fire. So I just wanted to ask you guys, how many of you agrees on that? Only two people, three people, four people, five? Okay, okay. Hands are like. So yeah, while electricity and fire have undoubtedly transformed our lives, so this Gen AI is going to transform our life for sure. So this is what a prediction we are making today. So let's see, when there is only AI in the industry and in the world, so how should we use that AI responsibly? So can anyone give the answer for this thing? Why Gen AI is blow up now? So like AI, when we say about the machine learning, so machine learning and algorithms was there since, I guess, since 1978 or something like that. But now why Gen AI is blooming up? What happened now? So there are three main reasons behind that. So this is a NN architectures and GANs. So deep neural networks got introduced, and then transformers, which is a model which got introduced in 2017, and it changed the way, the LLMs are formed on the transformer model. And then generative adversarial networks also got launched in 2014. So this kind of models and the architectures help a lot scaling up AI systems. And then increase in the compute. So how many of you remember the P3, P4 computers? Have anyone worked on that? Right? So you must have gone through that generation, and now you can see the RAM, what we were using in our computers, now we are using in our handsets, right? So this computing power got increased, the GPUs and the TPUs, whatever we are using, the computational power is increased tremendously. So that makes us easier to train our model and go to the complex data sets, go through the complex data sets and all those stuffs. And then again, increase in availability of data. Earlier, we don't have a data in a E format, we can say. Say, for example, before 2001, we can say, we can think of that era. We were having all our ledgers and all those things in our registers, or it's stored in manually on a paper format. But in the electronic era, we stored our data on drive on our data sets, and those available data help us drastically, and training a model and is much more easier than previous. So this is why Gen AI blowed up. So these are the reasons behind that. Okay, so how many of think why responsible AI is important? So everyone is talking about the Gen AI, watering a plant by Gen AI, then accounting and everything. But why this is important? So I'll tell you Alex story. So Alex is a software engineer like you guys, and he created a model. That model was, what was that model doing? That used to parse all the database of the resume and give us a most qualified candidates. Okay, so after that, when Alex proposed this model, recruitment team was very happy because they used to screen their database for thousands of resumes and then finding out the 2 or 3 resumes. So their work is reduced, and it is a tremendous jump in their productivity. But after some time, what they analyzed is the resume builder that Alex has built is giving some of the resumes only on the that categories, not from the all categories. So what happened here? This model got trained for certain data sets only. So it took just that data sets and was giving to the interviewers, and those only resumes were getting shortlisted. So so what happened here? So biased is being called in this model, the resume parser model, and then they found out it is not picking up the correct response, and then they stop using it. So what happened in this story? So the data quality always matters. So biased data leads to biased AI. And then algorithm transparency also matters. So how AI makes the decision is most important here. And then human oversights as well. So it should be, any tool should be used as it should not be used as a replacement for human, but it should be used as a helping hand for human. And it should be continuously monitoring. So all AI system needs to be regularly accessed, uploaded with the data sets and all those things. So these things should be taken into consideration when any AI model we are building for. Okay. So let's have an activity here. Everyone is hungry. I know we are like little bit late, but just a small activity, and we'll see how this biased work. Okay. So I just want all of you to close your eyes and picture a shoe. So shoe is a type of a footwear that covers human foot. Close your eyes, everyone, and visualize the shoe. So shoe is typically consisting of sole and upper part of made of leather, plastic, or any material. Okay, you can open your eyes. So, how many of you visualize this? No one, right? No one. How many of you visualize this? Okay. And how many of you visualize this? One, right? So here everyone visualize a different shoe type here. So what I'm trying to tell here, we don't know why, but each one of us is biased towards one shoe over another. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So when I'm telling a shoe, it's a simple mechanism, but everyone's visualization is different. So that is what, when we develop any AI system, this is okay. This is gonna transfer us in the. So this is gonna transfer into our programming and coding and designing and prompting. So this is how AI works. AI biases works, and yes, I have like very less time. Okay, so I'll be going in much faster way. So there are a few of the core principles of responsible AI. So one is a fairness. So what does fairness means? Right? So fairness is ensuring that AI system do not discriminate or show biases against certain individuals or groups. So this is what we is a one principle of responsible AI. And why does it matters? So because AI can lead to unfair and harmful consequences. And as we discussed, denying of the jobs for certain people, or denying of the loans, and other opportunities as well. So while developing any system, we should implement fairness in that system. Another is a transparency. So in transparency, AI system should be understand and explainable. So what do you mean by understandable and explainable? Does anyone knows how GPT is working at the back end? No, right? So we just know the mechanism, but from where the data is picking up, we don't know. Is there any privacy concern, or is there or privacy violation we are making? We are not aware about this. So while developing any AI system, it should be transparent, and they should give us a source of building a LLMs and the data sets. This is what a core principle of responsible AI. And why does it matter? So it helps us to identify and address biases in AI system. And it is very much important to know the data set of your model. And then accountability is there. Accountability is the one, say, for example, I know I have very less time, but I'll give this example. Consider the AI autonomous vehicle, right? So if someone is, this vehicle is going on the road, and some kid abruptly come in front of that vehicle. So what should it be doing? So should that car stop immediately? Should that car crash that kid? So on the other way, so should that car go into the other way, but from the another way, it's another vehicle is coming, or should it bump on the footpath? So what is the decision of that autonomous car is? Okay, so if that car, this car's AI think that let's crash that kid, so it won't be ethical, right? So there would be the consequences. But what if that car is like car's automation engine thought like, let's not harm kid, just bumping into the footpath or the pavement. So is there a right way? So in that case, the car owner will get hurt. So it will calculate the probability of what the impact is going to happen where. But who is responsible for determining this? And who is, if some incident is happening or accident is happening, who is the accountable? Who is going to take accountability of this AI? So the car company should take the accountability of it. So this is what we want to discuss over here is accountability. So those who are creating the AI models and the AI, we can say systems, should take the accountability. After that, privacy and security. As we know, it's the most important thing in our today's era. So AI system should be protect user data and secure it from attacks. And why does it matter? Is like protecting privacy and security is essential for building trust in AI. And then safety and the robustness. So AI system should be reliable and resistant to errors, attacks, and misuse. So so why does it matter? Is again a safe and robust AI help prevent accidents and the harm. So in essence, like fairness, transparency, accountability, privacy, and the safety is a core principle of responsible AI. So these are some of the frameworks and the guidelines for the responsible AI. So there is a OECD principle on AI, IEEE ethics, ethically aligned design, European Commission AI ethics guidelines, and Google AI principles, and the Microsoft responsible AI. So these companies has created some guidelines and designed some guidelines on the way that any AI systems should work in that way. So these are some of the principles available in the industry. But there are some challenges implementing this responsible AI. So first one is a lack of clear standards. So what is a standard for me is not a standard for some other companies. So this may happen, right? So lack of clear standards because we are not coming on a one ground. So this is one thing which is lacking here when we say the system should be responsible. So this is a one challenge here. So there is no universally accepted standards or AI ethics available for now. And then resource constraint. So if we have to work on this thing, transparency, fairness, and safety, so it requires the expertise. And when you say about the expertise, it's costlier affair, right? So even though there are some budget crunch in privacy security domain, but if there is some attack, this budget certainly boost up. So resource constraint is always a thing when we talk about implementing responsible AI. Then human biases. So as we discussed, there is always human biases, and this is harming us like in implementing responsible AI and the rapid advancement. As AI is changing very rapidly, right? So that's why it's very challenging to implement, have a set rules. Every time the rule is getting changed and AI is getting changed. So this is the challenge, some of the challenges in implementing a responsible AI. So these are some best practices for building responsible AI. So it should have a diverse data sets. It should avoid the stereotypes, and then regular audits and reviews should be done. It's for the biases detection, performance monitoring, and ethical impact in assessment. And the human in the loop is human should be always be in the loop. So we should not trust AI system throughoutly and wholly. So, and explainability by design. So there should be the transparency, trust building, and accountability. So these are some of the best practices. And for the closing, these are my closing words. So responsible is crucial for fostering trust, ensuring fairness, and mitigating risk. So how many of you agrees on that? Right? And collaboration between governments, companies, and researchers is a key for developing AI in a responsible way. This is the most important that we should have a collaborative approach for the responsible AI. And the future of AI depends on how responsibility we design it and develop it. So whenever you think about developing any model or any new thing or implementing some model into your work, so think on a responsible way. With that note, I'm closing my session. I hope I'm on time. Yeah, and thank you. So you can connect me here on LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, you can find me around and we can discuss about it.